August 9th. So another video, probably similar stuff. I'm just thinking more about it. How beautiful this is. Alright, so I'm going to try to... This is my here and now concept. Tiger tribe. Bare feet, moss. That's the rules. You're not out here with hiking shoes. You're barefoot, moss, vegan. If you can meet that, great, come here. And if not, then no. And we can hammock in around the same place. And you don't have to be here overnight. You can be here for the day. Come and visit. I already have a picture of a tiger. It's a hologram one. You walk by and it changes its head. I have that. I have one more net hammock because I bought two of them. The solar panel will not charge your phone well enough. You'd have to bring batteries. And bring all your vegan food, enough for you and your water. And so contact me through one of my methods. Tigerstyle.life has an email to reach me at. Yeah. We can walk on logs and talk about the pollinator situation, what we're going to do. I'm starting mobile butterfly tents. So you can breed them and selectively release them as you have an overabundance. You can release them with the children at the net. Like at the end of the day, you could release a bunch. And then you can bring some back to your house. But breeding them is really fun and simple, and the caterpillars are so cute. So I'm going to have caterpillars and butterflies, lizards, and other insects, and all kind of semi-separated, all within this butterfly tent, but so they can jump at each other, but not, I don't want the lizards eating all the butterflies. So I'm going to build one of those. It'd be fun to have a workshop with all the tools, but I might just put a tent up and do that. Just got to try to do what I can. Could be a lot more efficient. So, I've been art all along, and I can recognize, whoop, I ran into a tree. Through using LSD and mushrooms, I can recognize something I've always been good at, and I've just even broken through again better, is the perspectives and breaking free, clean slate thinking, being able to look beyond my indoctrination, education, social conditioning, and be able to see real issues that are important to us for our time and take action. Revolution solution. We already have bikes. I could put my sticker on another bike, but my contribution that's more unique is to say, but what if we raise our children in their heads and their hearts to believe that they are already revolutionary heroes when they ride their bicycle with heart, that to that death toll they will not add 6 more zeros. You tell them that the bicycle is a revolutionary choice of tool because it does not use a petroleum fuel. And when they get to school, they lock it up and get 4 cheers up. Anyway, that's just a snippet verse, but it's a perspective difference. We empower our kids. This is the flip side, and I think this is why I'm allowed to live, and this actually is in alignment with my mother and father, and I could even say my step-parents, and, you know, all my wives and their parents. That's all our families in alignment with this stuff. But it was never their topic. So as the police state emerges, the other side is allowed to balance. Just us can be just cold as ice, or it can be, what if it's just us, the ones we want at the party? What if we just put all our friends in a little circle and we say it's just us? Then what? And this would be like Proctor Bob, man in white, saying, what if you knew we were conspiring for your success? Everyone around you was, you surely would not fail, and you just had to go and do it. We'd all be doing the thing. We're not even aspiring to that. We're satisfied enough watching TV. I mean, in a way, I'm satisfied enough pacing this because I've given myself the other option of jail or mental hospital. That's where they put me. I have my concerns. I still have to find out. Is my daughter in a mental hospital? Is my dad alive? What happened with my wives? Because the bad side of the story could be true. It could be an inept system. They could be putting more pressure on me by doing that to them. It could also be an entirely made-up story, and they all have their lives, and who knows what they're doing, and they just feed me the story, which creates my perception, therefore my reality, and then I react against it. It could be that they create revolutionary anarchists like me by giving us this life. Like, look at the history that they give me with my father. Well, I mean, I assume that's all real. But you can see how the perspectives exist, because the stories that my mom tells versus my dad, they just, first of all, they tell different stories, but to get a perspective on a so-called same story, they just value different parts that you can't compare. Mm-hmm. They both say, yeah, I was there, and yeah, that's what happened. That's not, the concern's not the same. So a pollinator business, a tiger tribe, where we dance and just have our selective music, and we're really considerate about the words that we output and input. It's mostly about the silent communion. It's not the 24/7 boom, 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 but when we do want to dance, we have a great portable speaker here. It's the best of, not the rest of. You can draw from the drum circle. There's just so many amazing people there, and in every drum circle I've been, I can't say that I have one negative experience or that I saw one low person, and that's a lot. Like, that's very few things score 100% after that many. Here's a reality of your, could be a tourist helicopter, but I'll call it police state. Now the reality is I'm posting videos on YouTube, but why? Because otherwise I'd be making videos only for them, because they have access to my phone. When you get a visit from the CIA and then you get a phone in your name, it's just an opportunity for you to select your own phone rather than them give you one. They can infect it almost the same way. The phone they give me would be worse. This one is something. So I live transparently. I decided I can't succeed at the other stuff, and it goes nowhere, but in the pollinator decimation, and now with the awareness of monarchs, time to take action. I can't even, it's hard to even get the supplies. There's been such a run on chrysalis and larvae and eggs and everything. Trying to contact all the websites, nobody has anything. No, nothing. Anything that would have been reserved for school teaching kits has already been consumed. So, what a time to create a butterfly world. But I think that the awareness factor is where it begins, and the desire and the recognition that once you realize that the role we all play symbiotically, the butterflies and you as a communicator, that's what I'll teach in there through the triple twist poetry. And it's from stuff that you can get stuff from, you name all the different kind of social psychological breakthrough seminars and books and all these things, but especially the seminars where they work with you in person. I went to a couple. We will have that kind of transcendence to connect. That's why there's other winged insects and other bugs, beautiful and fascinating looking bugs. It's not just butterflies. There is tea, it's coca tea, for a different experience. The coca, capital T. Oh, 942, meaning of life and death. Wow. I'll end there on the recognition thereof.